Now that I live in New Valley, mas madalas ako in Makati because of the Skyway. They say, uy, ang mahal na dyan sa New Valley. Well, if you will compare it when it started in the year 2000 more or less, or 2008 when it started at, yes, mahal na. But if you were to compare it to, let's say, Ayala Alabang, 200,000 pesos per square meter, it's still manageable. Hey guys, Realtor Mike here. We'll have a light topic today. 3 myths or misconception about living in New Valley. Ito yung palagi kong naririnig sa mga non-New Valley residents or unfamiliar with the area. I had the same misconceptions before when I was not yet here. Let's go through them and discuss them and have a healthy discussion on it. Number one, that it's too far. Technically, New Valley is about 45 kilometers away from Makati. Kung dun sa Alabang, tip of Metro Manila, 35 kilometers. If you were to drive 100 kilometers per hour, it will take you 20 minutes. Joke lang. But of course, we know that's impossible. So my typical drive to Makati, it depends on the time, yung traffic. Typically range from 1 hour to 1 hour and a half. Okay? It may seem long, but I came from Quezon City. I lived in the Commonwealth area. So from the Commonwealth area to Makati, which is about siguro 8 to 10 kilometers, it takes me the same time, even more. And the drive itself is a bit of a hassle talaga, yung bumper to bumper and very stressful driving. So I don't know if you will believe this, that when I was living in Quezon City, Makati is a big effort for me. Unless it is a very important thing, important appointment, I do not go to Makati. Or if I go to Makati, I allot half day or 3/4 of the day for going to Makati and going back. So I allocate that time. I do not have other appointments. Now that I live in New Valley, mas madalas ako in Makati, in BGC. Even in Quezon City, PhilAm where my parents live because of the Skyway. I agree with you, yung mileage mo, mataas. The time driving, yung medyo relatively relaxed driving than driving inside Metro Manila is a lot better. Yung medyo long distance drive na enjoy nyo pa. It's too far in terms of kilometers, yes, but in terms of time, I would encourage you to try yung driving here. Just an observation when I have visitors who visit New Valley for the first time. 80-90% of the time they would say, "Oy, it's not a bad drive pala. Akala namin malayo." On a distance-wise kilometer, yes, compared to everything within Metro Manila. Pero the drive, because in the infrastructure, yung Skyway, yung SLEX, yung CALAX, which they are continuing to expand, it's really not that far. The second one, it's too expensive. So the lots here, they go for anywhere from the developer, 55,000 pesos to 70,000 pesos per square meter. From the developer na from Ayala Land Premier, from Alveo. Although may payment terms, may cash discounts. Secondary market anywhere from 35,000 to 45,000 pesos per square meter, more or less, plus minus. They say, uy, ang mahal na dyan sa New Valley. Well, if you will compare it to when it started in the year 2008, when it started at 8,000 to 10,000 pesos, yes, mahal na. But if you were to compare it to, let's say, Ayala Alabang, 200,000 pesos per square meter. Yung Ayala Heights, 250,000 per square meter. Non-Ayala PhilAm, 180,000 pesos per square meter. Mga Valle Verde, 350, 400,000 pesos per square meter. So, malayo pa yung presyo. It's still manageable and it will only go up because of the quality of life. People are really moving into this area. It's an exodus. Sorry to use that term. Like in my village, Fenari and Alveo community, there are 70 simultaneous construction that are happening. Sa Trevilla, I think it's the same number. In Ayala Land Premier, yung Abrio, they have 10, I think. Santiaras, 15 simultaneous construction that are happening in various stages. Just outside New Valley West Group, I think there are 100 construction that are happening. Ang residents on, I think 300 net or more, I think. Plus the non-Ayalas in South Forbes, Greenfields, the construction companies are making a killing here. So there's an exodus going here. relatively speaking, you cannot buy a property from the developer na 4 years, 5 years to pay, 0 interest, balloon payment at those rates. And the last one, misconception or myth, it's too provincial. Mike, ang layo, provincial. Well, provincial is a very good connotation these days, di ba? Unlike before when I was a young person. Ang provincial dati, bukid-bukid, walang kuryente, siyempre walang pang internet nun, walang Jollibee, restaurants, malls. So here, it is provincial, the good side. The spaces are still wide enough. The spaces are very wide. No? When I go down New Valley Boulevard to the malls and to the groceries or to the schools, relatively speaking, maluwag pa siya. So it is really provincial. Number 2, yung weather. I've been monitoring through the iPhone aning weather here and weather in Metro Manila at one simultaneous snapshot. It is 2 to 3 degrees less than Metro Manila. So if it's 27 in Metro Manila, 23 dito. Pag malamig doon na 22, it's 18, 19 degrees here in New Valley. Yes, it is provincial. Ano pa ba mga provincial qualities? Well, ito yung maganda. People here, since they have mostly come from Metro Manila, some from Batangas, Cavite. The old provincial values na yung people know each other. People know each other's kids. Uy, anak ni ganyan yan, ni ganito. So, because it's a starting community. It's very similar to the second time I had the house in Quezon City, in Ayala, Ferndale, where people knew of each other. Na it was a small community na magkakakilala kayo. Ganun ang probinsya. Na it's very different from the urban old villages na high walls that you do not know each other, pero magkatabi kayo. So here, you sort of know each other, but at the same time, you can be sociable, you can go out and meet people. At the same time, you can be very private na you just keep to yourself or have a combination of both. The provincial feel here, agree. Well, it's not a myth. It's too provincial. Provincial in a very good sense. So, provincial with that good terms, but not so provincial in terms of internet, because they say internet is life now, di ba? I have here in our village fiber PLDT. I subscribed for 100 Mbps, but now na-upgrade siya into 400 without me asking. I think it's the trend now. And in some villages, there simultaneously there's PLDT, there's Globe, and there's Red Fiber. I have a client na dalawa yung service provider in his home. Dalawang 500. Gamer kasing son niya. Siya naman is really into online things. Yun. So, not provincial in that sense. Not provincial that there's a mall malapit lang na kompleto, na may Lazy Boy cinemas, may market, and provincial naman in terms of Tagaytay is a quick 30 to 45 minute drive, especially on weekdays. Weekends, we avoid Tagaytay, yung mga taga dito because of the traffic. Pero there's a shortcut here through Casile, old Marcos Mansion. If you want to have coffee, distress, and have better weather, we go up for dessert, wine, or a meal. During weekdays, maganda. Ang lapit lang. That's a provincial type. So, yun muna. So, I just wanted to share with you yung myths na yun. I hope I busted those myths or had a healthy conversation. So, best of both worlds na relatively mura pa siya in terms of price per square meter. It's an emerging community, and best of both worlds of the suburban and the provincial, rural, and the urban side of things. So, yun na, Realtor Mike saying stay safe, stay in faith. God bless. Please comment and subscribe, and I want to hear from you. God bless.